Hello students, in this video we learn chapter number 6 from your EVS book Every Drop Counts. So from the word drop only you are getting one idea that we are talking about water and how important the water is. That's why it is said each and every drop counts. Now you see, water is one of the most important substance on earth. All plants and animals must have water to survive. Now you think, is it possible that without water any life would exist on the earth? No. Without water no life would exist on earth. So apart from drinking water also we use water for various other purpose like cooking, washing and cleaning ourselves and lot more. In this chapter, we learn what were the plannings to save water long ago. Come, let's see the chapter. In the very first slide, you can see 650 years old Jaisalmer of Rajasthan. Jaisalmer is a place in Rajasthan which gets very little rainfall. Here it rains only for a few days in the entire year, sometimes not even that much. The rivers in that place do not get water all around the year. So in the map you can see this is Jaisalmer, a place in Rajasthan. Come to the next slide. You can see here the picture of Ghatsisar of Jaisalmer. This Ghatsisar, sir means lake. King Ghatsi of Jaisalmer got it made 650 years ago with the help of the people. Ghatsisar is a lake with steps, that is ghats with step leading to water, decorated with verandas, halls, rooms and much more. People come here to celebrate festivals and for programs of music and dance. Children come to study in the school on the ghat. The talab belongs to everyone and everyone take care to clean it. Rainwater collected in this lake spread over miles. It was made in such a way that when the lake was full, the extra water flowed into another lake at a lower level. When that too filled up, the extra water flowed into the next lake. This way, all 9 lakes filled up. The rainwater could be used throughout the year. But today, this Ghatsisar of no more use because many buildings and colonies have come up in those 9 lakes, in between those 9 lakes. Next, you can see the location of Uzbekistan in this map. You can see it is in the topmost portion of India, the north portion of India. You see, a man who wrote history, we are talking about Al-Biruni. He is a great scholar. He is from medieval Islamic era and was well versed in physics, mathematics, astronomy and natural science. More than 1000 years ago, this traveler came to India, Al-Biruni. The place that he came from now is called Uzbekistan. Al-Biruni carefully observed and noted down the details that he saw. What he reported, he said, the people here are very skilled at making ponds. So he said that the people of India are very skilled at making the ponds. Next slide you see. Rainwater is stored in lakes. As you all know that Rajasthan is a place where very problem of water is there. So in that place people always save water. Now you see, you can see the pictures. Lakes and johads were made to collect water. Water is everyone's need. So you know water is needed by everyone from upper class person to lower class person. Next you see the picture, Vavadis and Johads. Some water from the lakes soaked in the ground and reached the wells and Vavadis. Vavadis are also known as steps well. You can see in this picture, different steps are being made and at the down water is there. So this is also called step wells. Every house has a system to collect the rain water in those time. You can now see this water table. If you carefully observe, here this level and the down this portion at the end, you can see the water height of this table is decreased. At the very beginning, the first, it is divided into 2 years, first year and next second another portion. You can see at the very beginning water level was quite high, but with the advance of time you have used water, the water got evaporated and again precipitation, but it could not reach the down water table. The underground water was not restored. So you can see here falling of water table, the down water table level got decreased. So you have to carefully observe and use this water. Now you see rituals with water India. Even today people get water from old lakes, step wells, nalas. Many customs and festivals are related to water. At some place, whenever lakes get filled up with rainwater, people gather around the lake to celebrate. In this picture also you can see people have gathered around the lake to celebrate. Even the brides of Uttarakhand celebrate after the marriage. When they get married, they come to the river and they do pujas. This is how they respect the water. Next you can see one type of water bag when it is empty and when it is full. Very important, what steps you will take to save water. I know that each one of you are aware how to save water. Still you can see so many points are there which you should keep in mind. First point, you see, you should water the plants early in the morning and late in the evening. Why? Because this will reduce the rate of transpiration. You will also mulch the plant around the side of the soil. This will hold the water in the soil. Also take bath in less amount of water. Use a toilet system that use less amount of water during the flush. Next you see your tap size nozzle should be very small. You should also use other materials like while bathing, washing, all this time you should carefully observe and you should carefully use the amount of water. How much needed, that much only you will use. Next you see, let us talk about the water cycle. You know, the water completes one cycle. This phenomena is continuously going on. First you see, water is evaporating from the ground. The water level, when water is there in lakes, nalas, sea water, river bodies, from everywhere the water is getting evaporation. The water is getting evaporated. You see, water is getting evaporated. And you also know, plant extra water get transpiration. The water which is extra water get transpiration from the plants. These water, what happen, condense to form cloud. These water condense to form cloud. Next you see, from this cloud what happen, we get this rainfall which is called precipitation, and also the snow melt. The snow melt, when it melts, there also from that also we get water. And again this water, what happens, surface runoff. What happens, surface runoff. Again from this surface runoff, evaporation, condensation, precipitation. So you are understanding a total cycle is going on. Next you see, very important step, when there is surface runoff, obviously what will happen? Some water will obviously go down to the groundwater, then groundwater level also will little bit high, not too much, so it will not restore the same amount of water, but it will restore to a little amount. Okay, so very important this water cycle is, you should always keep in mind. Next, the last slide you see, you have to always save water, as water is our life. If you won't save water today, you will have to fill the buckets with tears. Very important note at the last, we should carefully use the water as much as needed, we should use it. Always tell others also to close the tap and give instruction to everyone how to use water in a correct way. I hope you have learned so many things from these slides, from this presentation. Thank you everyone.